President Trump was spotted roaming the sidelines before the Super Bowl kickoff in New Orleans. He's the first sitting president to attend the big game. Trump picked the Kansas City Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. They did not. Rock T has more on that right now in sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
Yes, they did, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Super Bowl champs.
I need everybody to go in there and cash at me right now and stop playing in my face.
Let me tell you something, Rick.
That game was over in the second quarter.
That game was over at kickoff.
I need all of my money from you, Rock T, you Super Dave.
Hey.
Stop playing in my face.
I'm going to give it to you, dog. Listen, let me tell you something. Sometimes a team is just flat out better. And that was the case last night. Philly's defense was dominant the entire game, punched Kansas City in the mouth from the opening kickoff, and the Chiefs never could respond. Let me tell you something, man. There's really nothing that nobody can say to try to break down, okay, this excuse here, this is why this happened. Philly was just flat out better than KC last night, period. And we got to give Jalen Hurts his flowers right now. No disrespect to the Chiefs. They will always go down as one of the greatest dynasties of all time. Patrick Mahomes will go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. But today, we got to give Jalen Hurts his flowers. Here's what Jalen had to say.
Setting out to do something so special, putting all your time and all your energy into it, and still really processing it, you know. I just think about the work. I think about the effort. I think about just setting that vision on trying to quantify everything that I do.
He won the MVP of the game. What's up, big dog?
Can you do me a favor, Rock T?
Yes, sir.
Can you call Verizon and get Super Dave's phone turned back on, because he usually texts me on a day like Super Bowl? And I really thought Super Dave was my friend, but I guess not, because I got not one text message, not one hello, not hey cat, hey dog, are you watching the game? Do you see the score? Can you everybody put in a call to Verizon right now and call Super Dave and get his phone turned back on? I don't even know if he's at work today because I can't see him, because I haven't looked over and down in the booth yet. But go ahead anyway.
Super Dave ain't even called me either, dog.
He ain't say nothing. He ain't saying nothing this morning. He ain't even jumped on the mic this morning. Usually he get on the mic and say something, but he ain't saying nothing today. I don't know what's going on. Let's call Verizon. Let's get that Android turned back on, and let's get those damn green text messages going again.
There it is, dog. Oh, man, now we're going to talk about this Super Bowl all morning long. I can't wait. Let's get into it, man. Brad got the hot spot coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is time for the hot spot. What up, Brad?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, Kendrick Lamar made history at the Super Bowl. At 37 years old, he became the first solo hip-hop artist to headline the halftime show, also known as music's biggest stage. The 13-minute-long performance opened with a monologue by the legendary Samuel L. Jackson, who was dressed up like Uncle Sam. He made me crack up when I saw him. He's so funny. Other guests during this halftime performance were his former label mate, SZA, and Serena Williams, who is kind of like Drake's ex. Man, it was so dope. I know everybody saw it. What did y'all think of the halftime show?
Oh, I thought it was amazing.
He killed it, like by himself almost, like one-man show. He did everything.
Yes,
I was like, wow, he killed it.
Man, when Summer Walker sung this song with playing in the background, that's one of my all-time favorite songs, man. And I was glad to see Serena on stage, but a lot of people missed the message. They missed the message. You know why? Because their eyes is wide shut.
Who is?
No, he meant
Summer. He meant SZA.
SZA. I'm sorry, SZA.
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't say sissy. I said SZA. Sorry, girl.
SZA.
Yeah, I was getting offended.
You said their eyes is wide shut?
Eyes is wide shut.
He had a lot of subliminal messages going on.
Yeah,
he had a lot of messages. And he had a little freestyle right before the end, right after They Not Like Us. Yeah, you had to rewind that joke and record it.
He did take the word out, though. He didn't say the word.
Right, but they said
he creatively edited it. But
he said A minor, though.
He said A minor, but he took the P word out, but the crowd didn't.
The crowd didn't. The crowd sure did say it. And
they sue all of us.
Yeah, and they wondered if he wouldn't perform Not Like Us, and he did. Check it out.
Oh no.
It's a cultural divide. I'ma get it on the floor.
You really about to do it?
40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
You really about
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
Think it on it like that.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like, bro. Bust that on a beat, bro, in rap. He a freak, though, man, damn, on the ambulance. Tell him breathe, let him boys to the cross, they walk around like T's. What's up with these Draconio, trying to see Compton?
Yes, sir.
Man, what you say?
Because he teased it. He teased it like about 3 minutes before that point.
Yes, he did. And I was like, he ain't going to do it. They ain't going to let him do it. They done blocked him.
I didn't know that I could crip walk. I got up and started crip when I saw Serena.
Serena,
baby. I started crip walking that thing. Man, I threw up all the gang signs.
Yeah, she killed it.
Yes,
she
she
looked
did.
so cute doing it, too. I was
She
like,
did.
oh, what a shot fired. Oh, my goodness. His performance, y'all, came just 1 week after he earned 5 Grammys. If you didn't know, you know now. Kendrick Lamar has proven himself. I don't know where Drake at, but I know he is somewhere upset about to try to sue the Grammys or sue everybody.
He'll be all right.
He'll be all right, though. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that good, positive note. For more information on these stories, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And coming up next, we got Rock T with that joke of the day. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Violation, but I don't look at your phone before you get through it.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. But yeah, Kansas City Chiefs committed a man law violation last night. The way they got spanked. All right, they should have played this song. This should have been their locker room song after the show, after the game. It should have been the song they walked into the locker room with.
I'm not a big football fan, but I go to my friend Kennedum's house every year to watch the Super Bowl, and I was watching, and you know what, Ricky, I almost cried.
Why
because
you
know why? Ricky, I have never, in my history of watching Super Bowl, see a black woman go on the field and kiss a black man. I've never seen that.
What?
I've never seen
You
it.
talking about Jalen Hurts' wife?
Jalen Hurts' wife went kid that. I've never seen it because it used to be a.
You don't watch football.
Well, I've never seen a black man kiss
black
a black
players with
woman
black
on the
wives.
field.
That's
I ain't
right.
never
Happens
seen
all
no
the
black.
girlfriends.
It
I
happens all
have
the
never
time,
seen a black
Gary.
quarterback and no black woman kiss no black
Do
man
you
on
watch
field.
this? Have you ever watched the Super Bowl before?
I watch it every year. I watched it last year. I didn't see no black woman go kiss no black man.
What he's saying is the black players be married to white women. That's what he's saying.
Thank you. And I've never seen that. I was like,
It's
girl.
a few, but it's not all of them.
Yeah, but honey, it's 99.
Oh, it ain't no
49.
99.
It ain't no 99.
Well, give me
Gary.
another black one who white. There was black kissing him on the field. I was asking people who the hell she was.
They just be light skinned.
Oh, well, no, they don't be that light skinned. They be white skinned.
It has
but anyway,
happened before.
Really?
Gary.
Well, honey,
Yeah.
I was shocked. I mean, I was calling my friend like, who in the hell she is? Are they gonna arrest her or what for kissing that black
Really?
man? I didn't know.
Don't do that, Gary.
I have never seen it.
Don't do that.
I'm telling you, I ain't never seen it, honey.
Don't do
So,
that.
but congratulations though to Jalen, honey. It was, and you know, I watched the game. It was really nice. It was really good to see the Super Bowl, the halftime, and everything was good, honey. So congratulations, John. I love the Philadelphia people because I have friends from Philadelphia and coworkers from Philadelphia. So congratulations.
Not because
to
of the
them.
football game, because you got friends and coworkers.
Yeah.
All right, Black Tony, what's up?
See, let me tell you something. This why I hate folk, man. Folk be doing.
Are you coming to work today?
I can't come to work today, man. Folk be doing too much. Man, see, folk be playing too
What you
much.
mean?
Man, folk play too much. Man, those stupid, man, dumbass Super Bowl, man.
Whoa, what happened?
Man, I done bet it on the damn game, man. Pancake, man, I bet Pancake and his brother on the game. Shout me and my nephew, we bet it on, man. And we,
What you bet?
Man,
What you lose,
we
dog?
bet it on if the Philadelphia Eagle win, then he get to shave my eyebrows off. You know. But look, no, he did too much. We was all drunk. Man, they done tied me down and shaved all my hair off, all my hair, my eyebrow, my eyelashes, my facial hair, all that, man.
Oh, now you look like a seal.
No, my mama talking about, boy, you black and you ain't got no hair. You look like a water moccasin.
Oh, what?
I look like a water moccasin.
I know that tore you up, man. Was everybody laughing, Black Tony?
Man, I can't come out the house looking like this. That look crazy. They even cut my eyelashes off, so I ain't got nothing on my face.
Man. So you walk around here looking like a meerkat.
Look like you always asking a question. Huh? Huh? What? What you say?
I'm not gonna come in there how y'all laughing at me, so I'm looking crazy, man. Man, they play too much, man.
You walk around like a deaf comedy jam microphone.
Can you call down and call you and ask her how long it takes for hair to grow back?
Oh, no, you might want to ask your chick.
I look like a shaved cootie cat. My girl said I look like her. I should get a bazillion.
No, dog. No, don't do it, man. Don't. Yo, just take the day off, man. We'll see you tomorrow, man. It's all right. It's all right.
You good, dog?
We'll see you tomorrow. Man, you lying now because I hear you laughing. I hear you laughing.
I promise I'm crying right now.
No. Go on, man.
Now, you know, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show is a very biased show. So if we're going to report something bad, we're going to report something good. And if we're going to report something good, we're going to report something bad, y'all. But anyway, y'all, this is a very sad thing, honey. They're saying that the Super Bowl halftime show, y'all, is one of the biggest stages in entertainment. They say, but this year's Kendrick Lamar, honey, took center stage in what was expected to be a powerful, high-energy performance. But however, according to social media and critics alike, they're saying that the overall reaction to the show was disappointing and lackluster, honey.
No,
they said fans who were hyped for a stadium-shaking hip-hop moment were left feeling underwhelmed as Kendrick delivered, honey, a set that lacked energy and spectacle. They say something that has come to be expected from the NFL's halftime extravaganza. Now they're saying Samuel Jackson narrating the show, honey. They say, but did it work? Now, they said the narration for the show was handled by Mr. Samuel Jackson, who satirically teased Lamar for being too loud, too reckless, too ghetto, while dressed as Uncle Sam. They said the concept was meant to add a layer of social commentary, a theme that Kendrick has masterfully executed in the past. But they say while the introduction was bold and thought-provoking, many viewers felt like it didn't translate into an exciting performance. Some felt, y'all, that the narration was too drawn out. And they say by the time Kendrick finally hit the stage, the momentum, honey, was already lost.
Man, please.
That's
one thing about it. I don't care who performs. Somebody ain't gonna be happy.
Yeah, you can't make it exactly.
If Jesus came down from the sky and sung all your favorite songs, black folks gonna have a problem with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. I think it went over some people's heads because I think the message he was sending was so deep and so thought-provoking that it went over some people's heads because they just wanted the glitz and the glamour and the bang and the boom and the boom. And it was deeper than that. And I think he did his thing. I think he did what he was sent to do.
Absolutely.
He did Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they said despite the powerful track list, his stage presence felt off, and they're saying that the execution wasn't as electrifying as fans hope. They say, yeah, he performed Squabble Up, Humble, DNA, Euphoria, and Not Like Us, but they're saying it was hard, but they say his energy seemed muted.
Oh, please.
And while Kendrick is known for his lyricism,
he worked that stage.
By himself.
They said, but the Super Bowl stage demands a level of showmanship that just was not there.
Nah.
Those people just don't know his songs, his rap songs or something that's saying that, whoever they
I
are.
1000% disagree with that.
Me too. He worked the stage by himself, full of energy, did not run out of breath at all, and then gave us more raps at the end. It's just for people that don't really get into rap or don't know Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
He is profound, okay?
Yeah.
And if they wouldn't sing... Go ahead.
No, it's just like my mama used to always say, they'll be all right.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll show you all the videos.
No, go ahead.
All the videos where they saying A minor all across the world, all at the stadium, everybody was singing it.
What's A minor? That's the song?
That's a part of the song.
Oh. Well, like I said last night, honey, the performance was great, but the best performance I've ever seen since Super Bowl, and I've been watching, was when Diana Ross performed.
I knew it.
Oh, please.
I knew it.
Oh, get
Diana
out of
Ross
here.
everything.
Diana Ross did it well. She came out in a helicopter, baby.
You another old black woman enjoyed that.
Yes. Rickey, I'm like you. I found out I could crip walk last night.
Yes. Not one cuss word. Not one cuss word. He did everything he was supposed to do.
Man, and you know, the pre-game show was great also. It featured Southern University's Human Jukebox, Marching Band, Trombone Shorty, and Master P. Lettucey also sang the Black National Anthem. Yes. John Baptiste, he sparkled while wearing 72 carats of diamonds on his suit while performing a very jazzy rendition of the national anthem.
Of the land of the free, of the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
It's for that hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Can I get a glory?
Glory.
Can I get a glory? Glory. The doors of the church is open.
Is there one?
Hey, Brett, if they would have opened up the doors of the church, that would have wiped me out.
Man, listen.
All right, y'all, so on the pregame show, the Kendrick performance, all the commercials, and Taylor Swift getting booed on camera.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was pretty ugly. This morning, we want to know, what was your good, bad, and ugly of the Super Bowl 59? All right, Rock, we're going to start with you.
Man, we all seen what happened on the game, so, you know, it is what it is. I like Jalen Hurts finally getting his flowers, getting his respect. That's the good. The bad, the commercials wasn't as strong as they normally are. I mean, I like that Dunkin' Donut commercial with Ben Affleck. That was kind of cool. And the ugly, that doggone Kansas City Chiefs offense. There it is.
Woo. All right, Maria, what was yours?
I just have a good watching Donald Trump watch his team lose. That was my favorite part because he was cheering on the Chiefs. I enjoyed that.
Gary.
My good, I had two goods. The one with Jalen Hurts, his wife, girlfriend, whatever, she was kissing him on the field. That was one. And Serena Williams crip walking. Oh, they just touched me.
Yes.
Yes. Listen to that song and they glimpsed the camera on her. I just loved that part.
Yes.
So that was my good.
Yes.
Special K.
The good for me was the message of the halftime show. I appreciated that, and it went over a lot of people's head. Rewatch it and listen this time. The bad was the Kansas City Chiefs performance. I think they sucked from the beginning to the end. Ooh. And the ugly was, what was ugly? I don't know. I didn't really have an ugly.
All right, what about you, Brett?
The ugly was one of the Kansas City Chiefs. Right before one of them last commercials, they showed him on the side. He was crying. A big old groan. I don't know who he was, but he was
from
crying.
Louisiana. They said he was feeling the emotions.
He was crying real bad. I was like, they had to put the camera on him. He was crying like a baby, po thing. The bad was when the Kansas City Chiefs, the one with the dreads, he dropped the ball. It was right in his hand and he dropped it. And then the good was Serena Williams crip walking. I loved it. I loved it.
Man, shout out to everybody in Kansas City that's listening to the morning show, man. I love Kansas City. I love Gates Barbecue. I love Mr. Carter and his family. I love every opportunity y'all have for us. The Funny Bone Comedy Club, but I don't know. I just had to tread lightly, y'all. Sean, Tyler, Julie, what's up, y'all? We are so sorry for your loss. We want to offer our condolences to y'all. So we want to know what y'all think. 8669 Rickey 8669 RICKEY. Good morning.
My name is Rodney Thumby. I'm calling from Anderson, Alabama. And the highlight for me was the fact that the black quarterback with the black fiance won the black Super Bowl in the black city during Black History Month.
Come on,
that was my highlight, and it gets no better than that.
I love that.
I'm calling from Humboldt, Tennessee. The good thing about the Super Bowl was when SZA came out and performed her features of the song. The bad was before SZA came out, I thought it was getting kind of bored. And I feel like SZA and Kendrick should have performed 30 for 30 also.
I'm calling from Orlando. The good is the Eagles won. The bad is my nephew wasn't able to play. And the ugly was the whooping they put on them Chiefs.
Good morning. This is Mia Mills from Indianapolis, Indiana. I would say the good was we won, and the halftime, and the bad and the ugly was all the sacks
and they got their behind feet.
Good morning, this is Marco. I'm calling from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And the good was everything about the game. The bad was them bell bottoms Kendrick Lamar was performing. And that's the problem with the whole show. The whole thing was the bell bottoms. That's just not hitting it.
The good part about the game was the halftime show. The bad part, seeing Kansas City lose, but, it is what it is.
All right, let me say this right quick. For me, man, my all-time favorite wide receiver is Eagles wide receiver Devontae Smith became the 5th player in history to win the Heisman Trophy, the National Championship, and the Super Bowl. And the only other people who have done that was Marcus Allen, Tony Dorsett, Reggie Bush, and Charles Woodson. And everybody in Baton Rouge, if you know Devontae Smith, I would love to have him on the show. I think when he was a freshman, he gave me a pair of gloves after the game, and I still have them, and I cherish them. Shout out to wide receiver Devontae Smith. I absolutely love Smitty. I just love him.
He's a dog.
I just love him.
Yes,
I
sir.
love Smitty, man. All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
What's up, y'all? Good to be with you this morning. I guess I got to keep this conversation going about the Super Bowl and the 3 things that just spoke profoundly to me. The first thing was the pre-show and the fact that the NFL and the Super Bowl decided in, I think, what they could easily been cowards and not done is have Letty sing the Negro National Anthem. And having Letty do that, I think it set the stage from the jump that, listen, there is no such thing as DEI. Black people are part of America. And if you don't acknowledge that black people are part of America, then you're just delusional. DEI was a program, but black people, brown people, other people are real. And in showing up in the fullness of our dopeness and our excellence, we remind people that even in DEI programs, you didn't never hire nobody mediocre, because black people don't get hired at a mediocre level. We got to be great. We got to be excellent. We've got to be incredible. And all of these places that have decided that they don't want to do DEI anymore are just cowards that are bending to politics, not human beings that understand that I don't ever remember executives that were elevated at this level that were mediocre, because we just aren't allowed to be. And so big up to Letty and all those that were part of, I mean, when you think about Southern's band and just the amazing nature of every single one of those young musicians that are a part of that band, there is no mediocrity there. And we've got to, even as this stuff happens, we got to remind people that we didn't create DEI. Y'all did. We just had to navigate it to make sure that we had a place to put our excellence when you said it wasn't valuable there. The second thing that I just thought was incredible was, listen, I get all of the people that may not have gotten Kendrick's performance. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that quote in Batman that says, because he's the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now. Because Kendrick came with something that almost nobody else could have came with. It was just unapologetically black and unapologetically LA.
Yes,
and
it was.
Unapologetically brilliant and unapologetically prophetic. How many times have you been to a church and you heard a dude that could preach good versus heard a dude who was prophetic?
Right.
And so often people just want the show, and they just want somebody that can shine and be big, and nothing is wrong with any of that. I'm literally wasn't comparing his performance to anybody else's performance because I didn't want to, because that brother showed up in his authentic self to give us what we deserved, not what we needed. Because a whole lot of folks thought they needed flash and pomp and circumstance and show, but what they needed was a prophetic word that was able to call out not just Drake. That was the lowest common denominator. That fool called out Trump in the middle of a stadium, and everybody that spit on the face that said America doesn't look like all these black folks who are out here doing what it is that they do. The last thing that I just thought was brilliant was it's hard to celebrate Jalen Hurts without celebrating all of the Philadelphia Eagles. And whether you're a fan of the team or not, how those men played, how they were coached, how the organization showed up was brilliant. And I just loved the end of the game when you listened to him and you just saw him revel in the peace that had brought him through the whole thing. Like, so many people just didn't understand. This dude lost the national championship in college, went back to the national championship, got benched, came to the NFL, went to the Super Bowl, lost. 3 weeks ago, people didn't even know if he was going to play or not. And he never bends. The dude is just crazy even. And I think y'all remember me talking about Kipling's poem, If, and it just reminded me of that. I mean, I heard Kipling saying through Jalen Hurts, if you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat both those two imposters just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stop and build them up with worn-out tools. Boy, you better... Jalen Hurts, man, I celebrate you not just because of your game. I celebrate you because of your person. And the reflection of what Jalen represented to a group of men that went out on that field last night and showed up like men, performed like men, won like men, and even celebrated like men. Those are three things I loved about the Super Bowl, y'all. I know there was so many other things, but the blackness that existed throughout, the excellence that existed throughout, the propheticness that existed throughout, and then the brilliance and the humility in the midst of that, man, that is what we deserved, even if it wasn't what we thought we needed.
Good stuff, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, appreciate you, man.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
Yeah, man, Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl champions. Sometimes a team is just flat out better than you are, and that's what happened last night, man. Ain't really nothing to say. Philly's defense was dominant the entire game, punched Kansas City in the mouth from the opening kickoff, and the Chiefs never could get any kind of rhythm. The Chiefs will always be one of the best dynasties out there. Patrick Mahomes will always be one of the best quarterbacks out there, but it's time to give Jalen Hurts his flowers today. It's time to give him his flowers. It is what it is, man. MVP of the game. Here's what he had to say after that.
Setting out to do something so special, putting all your time and all your energy into it, and still really processing it, you know. I just think about the work. I think about the effort. I think about just setting that vision on trying to quantify everything that I do.
And shout out to wide receiver Devontae Smith, man. Became the 5th player in history to win the Heisman Trophy, national championship, and win a Super Bowl, joining Marcus Allen, Tony Dorsett, Reggie Bush, and Charles Woodson, man. Off the chain game. Philadelphia was just flat out better. It is what it is, man. Let's talk about Mayor Sherelle Parker. We all know Philadelphia Mayor Sherelle Parker, man. I'm going to take you back to when she fumbled the spelling of Eagles a couple of weeks ago.
Let me hear you all say, E-L-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go, Birds!
That was a couple weeks ago, man.
The Eagles.
The Eagles. Eagles. Let go.
She made sure she was not going to make that mistake again.
On today, we have to show the nation that your mayor's also a good student. So, Philly, are you ready to teach your mayor? How do we spell Eagles?
E-L-E-S, Eagles! She made sure they got it started before she came in.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. We love
somebody
Sherelle.
on Facebook made some cupcakes that spelled it the original way she said it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't got a lot of petty. That would go down in history forever.
Yes, they had somebody. They had them in the stand. You know how the people be sitting there with their shirts off, but they got paint on their chest. So they had Eagles spelled out, but they was misspelled on purpose, and they had to sign Mayor Sherelle Parker. We love you.
Man, that's funny as hell.
Yes, sir.
All love today.
That's my quick sports report. Bring it to Tat. You got the hot spot right now.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Man, we've been talking about it all morning. But shout out to Kendrick Lamar, who made history at the Super Bowl. Yes, indeed. Becoming the first solo hip-hop artist to headline the halftime show. The 13-minute long performance was like a masterclass in storytelling, and it was full of messages. Like Uncle Sam, the cameo. Samuel L. Jackson made a surprise appearance as none other than himself, Uncle Sam himself, which was a fitting nod to America's grip on censorship, playing the role of government figure trying to control Kendrick's performance. That was absolutely amazing. All right, y'all, the dancers hit the field in the red, white, and blue outfits, while some saw some gang symbolism. Others clocked a deeper meaning when an all-black male group of dancers formed the American flag with their bodies. Kendrick stood at the center, visibly dividing them, fueling speculation that he was making a statement on the country's current divisions, which I'm sure he was. And then Serena sea-walking her cameo. Oh my God, she took it back to her Compton roots, showing y'all where she from, surprising fans by hitting a smooth sea-walk, doing Not Like Us. But obviously that was a jab at Drake, given their past rumored romance and Drake's insistence on bringing her up in his songs. What'd he do that for? Lord, I bet he regret it now. Now, Kendrick made sure to keep his ongoing feud going with Drake front and center, delivering subtle, pointed jabs throughout his performance. At one point, he said, "I want to perform their favorite song, but they love to sue," alluding to Drake's lawsuit over Not Like Us. Man, when I tell you it was crazy, and then at the end of the performance, the message was very clear, and I think he hit a remote control, and the final words were, "Game over."
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Man, it was so crazy. It ain't nothing else to say behind that. That is absolutely amazing, and I enjoyed it so much. Did y'all enjoy that thing the way I did?
Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep, I did.
I've watched it a couple more times.
Me too.
Yeah, man. I was smiling like James Evans when he came and took his place on the throne when Eddie Murphy married Lisa.
He was cheesing.
Coming to America. I was smiling hard as hell. You know when you're smiling and your nose hairs be sticking out?
Yeah. We call that cheesing.
Yes, cheesing.
Hold on, why he got to be James Evans and not Mr. McDowell?
My bad, Mr. McDowell. My bad. You're right.
And for everybody that was hating on Kendrick Lamar, man, he's not a Michael Jackson, big, huge Beyonce performer.
Right.
He's a Kendrick Lamar performer, man.
Absolutely.
It was
huge. It was epic for a rapper to be up there by himself that whole time with no hype man, no nothing. He carried the whole thing by himself.
And you know what, Brad?
I'm very proud of him.
Kendrick is going to give you your vegetables with your meal.
Come on now.
You might not want your vegetables, but you need them vegetables.
Yes.
He going to feed you, but he going to give you something you need in addition to something you want.
Yes, and if you don't understand, rewind that thing and listen again to some of the things he's saying. If you don't understand, look it up, because you will learn some things that you did not know that is very educational. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but for these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at SoSoBrat, except for Snapchat, that's SoSoDefBrat. But coming up next, we got the Praise Mix Down with Dwight Stone. The time now was 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
This is the Rickey.
This is Mark Morial. I'm president of the National Urban League, and if I'm a little hoarse today, it's because I was cheering loudly yesterday for the Philadelphia Eagles. And congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles for a sweeping and dominant Super Bowl performance. And congratulations to Jalen Hurts, who won MVP with a stellar performance. But the Philadelphia Eagles defense, they stole the day and shut down one of the great offenses in NFL history, led by Patrick Mahomes. Of course, congratulations to Kansas City for a great run. They just couldn't make it a three-peat. What's the Super Bowl significance to Black America and to America is that it was a showcase of incredible talent. Talent on the field, talent at halftime with Kendrick Lamar, incredible talent showing African-American athletes, African-American performers play in front of the biggest audience anywhere. I'm proud to have been a part of the Super Bowl experience, working with Lee Steinberg to bring down payment assistance to a family here in New Orleans, along with Pepsi to bring joy to a number of restaurants that we've supported as they fought to come back from COVID. I want to say thank you to everyone who made this Super Bowl a great Super Bowl here in New Orleans. Black America was on showcase. and Black America made us and this entire nation proud. I'm Mark Morial. I'm President and Chief Executive Officer of the National Urban League. Follow me across all social media. It's at Mark Morial and at Nat Urban League. And I'll see you next week on the radio.